Hey, what's up, y'all? I come with a heavy heart this morning. I want everybody to pray for everybody out there that's suffering, going through stuff, people that don't have what they need, that don't have food, people that's suffering, and especially people that's grieving. As I was trying to express before I was cut off on the radio this morning. Trust me, I'll resolve that. That won't happen again. I can't even tell you the anxiety that I feel this morning to have to go to a funeral home today that I just left about 4.5 months ago. 5 months ago. And got to go to the cemetery, the same one, which I'm probably not. I just think that's too much. I'm just not ready for that right now. The thing about it is, it's just not my mom's brother. When I was going to Alabama State, him and my aunt allowed me to stay with them. One semester they didn't have a dorm room available, so I had to stay with them. And my uncle and I lived with my grandmother. So this is an uncle that most of my childhood life off and on, just like my Uncle Bruce that I lived under the same roof with. So this ain't just, I've had about 4 uncles that I lived under the same roof with. So my mom had 4 brothers, so this is the last brother to pass away. So, you know, it's, I don't know. Damn. Got to deal with that. My voice gone. I don't really feel well. Just can't focus this morning, couldn't focus. If there was any day I should have took off the radio, should have been the day, because I just can't focus. Couldn't pronounce nothing. Can't half pronounce shit half the time anyway. And then, on top of all that, it's Father's Day week. So fathers and grandfathers, I'm just always excited to celebrate Father's Day. This Father's Day would definitely be different for me this year. Hopefully we get to see all my grandkids on Father's Day. Probably not. It is what it is. So it is what it is. Get on the leave Alabama. Boy, one thing about Alabama remind your ass that someday you got to face reality. It's gonna be a casket in a cemetery. I don't care where you go, how many sharks you swim with, how many vacations you take, how many days you lay up on the beach. You come home, boy, you're gonna face reality. And sometimes it can be harsh. You finna deal with something. That's for sure. I feel bad for my cousins. My Uncle Melvin had, I think, 4 daughters and a son, and 2 sons. And I just feel bad for them. I feel bad for my mother. She's the only child of my grandmother's children that's alive. My grandmother had 5 children. All boys and 1 girl. My mother's the only one still living. That reality. And they all the boys passed away in the order of their age. My mother was next to the youngest, and death skipped over her. And Uncle Melvin passed away. Just don't even sound right, because Uncle Melvin was the youngest one. Just don't. Then you got to go to the funeral and face shit you don't want to face. Because you don't goddamn like all family members. Some of them, I wouldn't give a goddamn if I never saw them another day of my life. And you got to share a space with some low-down piece of shit motherfuckers that your ass hate. That's the second part about a fucking funeral that I hate. Being in a room with some related MFs, pieces of shit if I ain't ever seen them, and got to be cordial. And they always gonna make their way over to you as if nothing happened. And I wouldn't give a shit if it was 30 years ago. I'm right there where we left off. Forgiving. But, you know, black folks got this thing. After some time, they love to pretend that nothing has happened. Love to pretend like ain't nothing happened. No accountability, no apology, no let me talk to you for a minute. I hate you, fit nothing. Oh, it's been 10 years. And they come over there trying to dap up, a hug, or whatever the fuck. That's the insult to the injury. And I promise you, we got some pieces of shit. Have more respect for toilet paper. So. And I don't care who get mad, because they don't like me anyway. Motherfucker don't like you because you're expressing what you have experienced with them. They don't like your ass anyway. And trust me, most of the ones are ones that I've helped. And they never poured anything into my damn kids but some poison. So you gotta be cordial, go sit down, be still, stay in the back, chill out, be quiet, find you an exit. Then you got to feed them. They're gonna come to the repast. Every time somebody dies, eat up food that you paid for. Don't even know they eating the food that the person that they talked about paid for. Come around, sit there and eat until they get full. Because what you can't do, you can't set up a repast and have food catered and dictate who eat and who don't eat. That's petty. But you just kind of set it up, make sure that everything is nice, and get the fuck on. I can eat at home. I'm just venting. I'm just talking about the insult to the injury. So I know I got 2 grandkids that I will get to see for Father's Day. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It is what it is. So, I'm about to pull up to the funeral home. Pray for everybody that got to deal with this shit this week. I'm not even in the mood for what I'm about to walk in here and see. I hate it. You got to deal with death. Death is definitely a part of life. You damn sure don't look forward to it. So, y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for your prayers, and I appreciate y'all. We gonna be good. Y'all have a blessed day.